Collective, come on in here. I need to do another love reading. That last one pissed me off. Anyway, I don't even, whatever. I think the title's going to be They Want to Look the Part. Something to that variation, or they a lie. I don't know which one I'm going to say. Balance. There needs to be a healthy balance of physical, emotional, and spiritual intimacy for a relationship to be sustainable. Some of y'all need balance. Some of y'all about to get a person that balances you out. Some of y'all are realizing what you need to balance out in a relationship. What else? Pay attention to the signs and take a leap of faith. The synchronicities you have been noticing are not coincidences, and take a leap of faith. Only when you're willing to step out of your comfort zone will you reap great rewards. Whoever's coming in is completely different. It's not your norm. Okay? But they balance you out. They're not supposed to be your norm or your normal, what you normally go for. They're not supposed to, but they balance you out. They're exactly what the doctor ordered. Clarify all of this, Spirit. Clarify all of this. Eight of Pentacles. This is a relationship that can go to distance. This is a relationship that can get past the Seven of Pentacles. Y'all are able to work well together. This frustration with love is over with the Death card. Anxiety with love is over. I'm also going to look at this a different way. How you feel about love, you find love now to be how you used to feel about love. That's over with. Now you're kind of anxious about love now. It gives you anxiety. Which is understandable. Especially if you're going through some shit. Nine of Swords wants to come out of there. Some of y'all have the mentality of F-love right now. I'm looking at that because this card, this paper is burning right here. It says love, but it's burning. So basically y'all like F-love. Love is nothing but anxiety. Some of y'all are going to have to leave that notion behind. If something doesn't work out, it just doesn't work out. That's just not your person. Don't let someone else stop you from being a loving, giving, generous, kind, compassionate individual. Okay? Don't. Some of y'all have to balance yourself out so that you can have a more balanced relationship. So you can't, so another person can't throw you off so much. And if someone is throwing you off, you kick them to the curb. Okay? They can't live here. Yes. They can't be in your energy. They can't be in your vicinity. They can't be in your home. Three of Wands. You gotta, there's new expectations in love. The signs are already there. The King of Pentacles on the horizon. For some of y'all. Some of y'all becoming the King of Pentacles as well. You're getting stable in your finances. After a period of disappointment and heartbreak. Some of y'all just started focusing on your money. Understandable. Emperor. Seven of Swords. 10 of Wands. This is why I understand. I understand. A lot of y'all are learning that you don't want to be the only one carrying the relationship. You just don't. You're done with some people lying, cheating, carrying on, sneaking, deceiving. Some of y'all caught your significant other in this mode. Feel like you're carrying the whole relationship. You're tired of that. What's this emperor got to do with anything? Somebody lied and acted like they were an emperor in reality, because the emperor came out first, and then this is what was happening. You trying to hold everything together, and they out here doing them. So I get why you said that for love. I get why you said why love causes anxiety. But you were in a relationship that was out of balance. Some of y'all gotta say what it was. The relationship was it was always off kilter. So some of y'all have gotten it in your head that all men or all women move like this. That's not true. Do you move like that? Do you move like that? And if you did, you got some discipline. Now, you're evidence that people can change. Now y'all you were carrying everything. Now you want balance. There needs to be, or y'all are understanding that you need balance now in your relationships. Physically, emotionally, spiritually. For some of y'all, financially. Someone who's willing to work on the relationship with you. Not just you. Not just leaning over to the left or the right. I've been in relationships like that my damn self. I'm carrying everything. I'm trying to figure out how to get through to them, how to work it, how to make sure they're okay. Trying to manage their emotions by managing mine, child. Okay, let me calm down. Let me watch my words. Meanwhile, this motherfucker is not watching their goddamn words. They're not watching their actions. They could give two shits. But why am I worried about how I'm speaking to them? That's wrong with me. I'm like, this is out of whack. I had to come to a realization that this is out of balance. This is out of whack. I'm worried about their emotions and they don't give a fuck about mine. What the hell wrong with me? I had to realize it's not all men act like that, because they don't. I just haven't ran into them. Not on a romantic level. I've ran into them in a platonic level, though. So some of y'all have to now be intentional with your heart, with the Magician and the Ace of Cups. You have to be intentional who you give your love to. Who do you allow in your heart? Who do you allow in your space? Do they add or do they subtract? Y'all are manifesting a new love, a different love. Yana. Some of y'all are realizing they're taking accountability, just like I just did, about how I was just enabling the bullshit. A lot of y'all are about to have some choices coming in with this Seven of Cups. You're going to have to use your intuition, your inner knowing about what's in each cup, each path. Say this is 7 people. It could be 2 or 3. But still, you're going to have to use your intuition to figure out what's in each cup. Does this person balance me out? Does this person know how to communicate? Can we get over the hump? Can we get over the Seven of Pentacles? Can we resolve conflict? I think that's the key thing in a lot of relationships. The inability to resolve conflict and the inability to see the writing on the wall as well. That's like one of the many problems in relationships, in my opinion. Can y'all resolve problems, not sweep them under the rug? Can y'all be in harmony? Can y'all work well together in many different arenas? Not just one arena. You know? Will they help you shoulder responsibilities? Will you do the same for them? You know? You're going to have to use your intuition, because some of y'all, your intuition is telling you to go on a date. Your intuition is telling you it's time. Your intuition is telling you that what you're manifesting, you're wanting this new love, and it's coming in. The writing is on the wall for that as well. That new love is coming. What you desire is coming. The divine is trying to warn you, because some of y'all are still in that Nine of Swords, that F love energy. As a way to protect your heart, the divine is like, that's not where you're supposed to be. You just need to be more intentional in who you get involved with and who you entertain. You can attract many. You will attract, if you have good looking, you will attract many, and you're going to have boundaries with the Queen of Swords. Pay attention. Use your discernment. Observe. Watch. Before you just give full access with your heart. Ask questions. To everybody who is in the goddamn cups, so that you can get clarity. Huh? That's where some of y'all was missing for a little bit. The Queen of Swords. And now you've gotten to the Queen of Swords, which is wonderful. You need her. But you forgot about your Queen of Cups, and the divine is saying it's time for you to pick that back up so you can have balance. Yes? Just observe, pay attention to their habits, their moves, their words, their energy, how they interact with you, how they interact with others, how they interact with their parents, if they're still alive, how they talk about. Pay attention. Look at what's in each cup. Observe so that you can make the right decision for you. And also observe, can they handle the life that you live? Can y'all work out problems? Certain things are coming together for you with this Three of Pentacles and the love department. Okay. Anything else? Let me, since you're sitting here, get more information with the Page of Swords. Some of y'all are being guided towards a new love. Some unions coming in for somebody, for some people. The right unions, healthier unions, balanced unions are coming in. No more of this toxic bullshit. But you got to take the lessons you learned in those cycles and apply them to your new cycle. Okay? Somebody's in transition. You're juggling with everything I'm saying. Some of y'all are like going back and forth with me. Some of y'all going back and forth with yourself. Should I invest? Should I ever invest again? Who should I invest in? Continue to invest in yourself, of course, but also invest in your healing. And sometimes you got to admit, like, I had to admit, I think I had to diagnose myself. I think I might have a little PTSD from some of the shit I had endured. I think I did. I think so. A little bit. It's not going to stop me from loving, but I do have a little PTSD. A little bit. Goddamn. It don't make no sense. I ain't know that, but I realized that the other day. So, oh, Lord. I've been taken through there. multiple times, and it's just compounded because you go from one relationship, they do something new that freaking blows, is a tower moment, and it hurts your heart. And then you go to the next person, you're like, God damn it, and they remind you of the last person, and they do other shit that makes it even worse. Child. So I understand why some of y'all say F love, but divine is saying no, baby, no, baby, no. Love is fast approaching with the Eight of Wands and the Ace of Cups. Peace. Some of y'all, if you don't have peace within yourself, you're not going to have a peaceful relationship. If the other person doesn't have peace within themselves, you're not going to have a peaceful relationship. You both have to have peace within self. You both have to be aware of self. You both want to have a healthy relationship. You both have to be sitting there paying attention to one another. Because they could still be a good person and still not be right for you or you for them. Do you get what I'm saying? So that's with the Seven of Cups. Some people look good on paper, but they're not your match. They don't match your fly. Maybe on paper, but not in reality. So some of y'all have to observe that as well. So some of y'all got to pay attention to that. They might have a good job. They might be a good father to their children. They might be respectful. They might be this. They might be that. But they still may not fit your life either currently or where divine is trying to go or where you're trying to go, where you want to go. You know what I mean? So you got to pay attention to that as well. But love is fast approaching. You just got to be sure in yourself and what you want and what you desire and what you need. You need healthy balance of physical, emotional, and spiritual intimacy. There's good dudes out here who are emotionally unavailable, though. They got money, but they're emotionally unavailable. Like all the way, like too much, all the way around. You've transformed, whether you realize it or not. So due to you transforming, some of y'all just have to get perspective again. And get clarity on your love life, on where you've been and where you're trying to go. Some of y'all have to get clarity on why you've been in this Queen of Swords energy for a long time, that you forgot your Queen of Cups. I'm speaking from experience. A friend had to bring that up to my attention last year while she was giving me a reading. I was like, all right, girl, enough. You know, you ain't got to do all that. I was like, no, yeah. Because love has torn me up. But now I'm willing to try it again. I just got to be intentional. Same as you. If it don't bring balance, I don't want it. If it don't bring balance, you don't want it. If you can't get past the Seven of Pentacles to get to the Eight of Pentacles, you don't want it. But there's still new love on the horizon. It's coming at you. Just use your discernment. Take a leap of faith, use your discernment though, and pay attention the whole damn way around. Walk in love, not fall in love. You get what I'm saying? I think that's what be hurting people. Walk in love, not fall in love. Examine things. Whoever this is going to help you examine yourself too, and show that you might have some PTSD left. You know, entertainment purposes only. You might, maybe you're not quite healed. Because what you want comes, and then you're like, whoa, You so divine. Yeah, so this is a whole new journey. Pay attention to the signs, though. Divine is trying to bring some sort of love into you. And sometimes divine will first bring you different friends that are on your level to show you that, and you might have, just like I just told you, my friend, and she was giving me the reading. She was like, girl, you forgot about the Queen of Cups. Like you're not in your Queen of Cups. And, she just brought it up multiple times. All right, calm down. All right. Chat. I heard you. Chat. Open yourself up to love. It is safe for you to let your heart be seen. Don't be scared. Don't close yourself up to love. Open your heart back up, collective. Just protect the heart. Don't stop loving because of someone's awful daughter or awful son. So, because in the end, that means they won. You just couldn't love them. You just couldn't give to them. But there's still good people out here. Aren't you one of them? Just saying. You are the evidence that there are still good people out here. Just saying. So that means you need to attract those. You got to entertain. Don't entertain everybody. That's it. Protect your heart. But don't close your heart. Does that make sense? Like the video, comment, and subscribe. Until next time, I holla. Bye.